build effective, blah, 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 choose, set a delay between messages, hide, put people in timeout, choose who can participate here. What? So I literally just opened this video and it gave me a moderation helps everyone feel safe. Add moderators to your channel, manage messages held for review, hide or put people in timeout, set a delay between messages. Okay. Got it. That was interesting. But anyway, yeah, so if anyone wants to be like a moderator for my channel, I guess, let me know. So the reason why I'm making this video today is very simple. It's because there's a lot of these AI videos on YouTube now, and you got to think about it like this in terms of like, what is the goal of these companies like Google and big AI and the global elite, right? And then all of them like tie into one neat bow, one big package. Let's say, for instance, like, there's a so-called like spiritual awakening happening across the planet, right? And let's say you're like these multi-billion-dollar companies. Now you have AI, right? And you can literally have AI spend 24 hours, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 31 in some cases, 28 in February, and you can have these AI spend the whole time just writing and creating and editing all these AI BS videos that talk about nothing spiritual, but act spiritual, dress spiritual, and usher out nothing but spiritual nonsense. Okay. Now, basically, I was watching a video, right? And at the very beginning, it was like, if you resonate with this message, then subscribe and like our channel because it helps the message grow. It helps the channel resonate even more, and it helps get this message out to as many people as possible. Whenever you hear something like that in the channel, it's fake and it's garbage. And really listen to the words that these people are saying, and not these people, because they're not even people anymore. They're AI bots now, designed by these multi-billion-dollar bullshit companies, right? Now, if you want some real spiritual advice, guys, I'm going to give you some. So listen very closely. Here's what you do if you really want to grow spiritually, okay? You take 10 minutes a day. You start with 10 minutes. It's that simple. No more, no less. 10 minutes. You sit in a quiet room, complete silent darkness, right? You go into a room, no lights on, no windows open, no noise to distract you whatsoever. And you sit there and you picture a symbol in your head, and it can be anything. Use your mind's eye. It could be a green triangle, a blue square. Me, for instance, I use a blue candle, okay? Because I think of that blue candle from The Legend of Zelda, the one from the NES game where they're like, they do that, like the crawl screen and it comes up and it says blue candle, red candle. Why use that blue candle, right? And you think of only that image in your head and nothing else. And what's going to happen is your mind's going to start to wander and the image is going to start to shift, morph into something else, or you're going to start to drift and think about something else, right? And that's okay. That's what's supposed to happen, right? That's your mind showing that it needs to build concentration. Now, when you do that once, recognize it and say, okay, it is no longer a we'll just say green triangle in this case, okay? It is no longer a green triangle. So I'm going to start over again. Then you do the same thing. You picture a green triangle in your head, and you just go as long as you can until the green triangle reshapes itself into something else, and then it'll happen again over and over and over. Then the 10 minutes are up and you're done for the day. And that's it. That's literally all you have to do, right? And all this bullshit about the Pleiadians are coming and they're sending this message of, love and light. And, you got to just remember to be yourself and be the best version of yourself that you can be, guys. And all this other crap. And, come on, man, give me a fucking break. If you really want to build spiritual concentration, if you want to build spiritual power and spiritual prowess, you want to follow the building of you want to build concentration, basically, is what you want to do, okay? And hold on a second. Sorry, I had two people on there, and then I just saw one left, and then I got like this whole thing, like this pressure thing or whatever, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm losing my audience because I lost my train of thought. So just give me a minute here. Oh, there we go. Bounce back up to 7. That's better. I guess that's a confidence boost right there. But I'm talking about how to build real spiritual concentration, how to destroy ADD, how to destroy the, how people have like the mentality of a goldfish where they can only hold like 5 seconds worth of data at a time. What you do is you start by sitting in a silent, dark room, right? You close the windows, you turn the lights off, you close the door, you keep everything nice and silent, no noise whatsoever, and you picture a single symbol in your mind. We'll say green triangle, blue square, whatever. We'll just say blue square in this case, okay? Because it's the best example that I've heard people go off of. And you just picture the blue square in your head, nothing else. And after maybe like 20 seconds or so, the image is going to shift, right? It's going to stop being a blue square. It's going to turn to like a red square or a purple square, or it might turn to a circle, or it might turn to something else entirely, or you might just wander off into some fuckery and think about something else, some other bullshit. And basically what you're going to do at that point is you're going to say, okay, this is no longer a blue square. I am now going back to the image of the blue square, and you're going to picture it as a blue square again, okay? And then this is going to keep happening over and over again. And you want to start small when you do this. You want to start nice and small, and you want to start 10 minutes a day, right? And then after 10 minutes has passed, the next day, maybe do like 12 minutes. And then keep going like that. And then just keep practicing it. And I guarantee you within like a few months, you might not have mastered it, but you'll be a hell of a lot better at it than before. And your level of concentration, your level of being able to hold your attention on things, your level of self-mastery will have improved so significantly that you won't be able to even comprehend where you are now versus where you were before. Okay. And actually, this is an astral projection technique too. If you can hold a single symbol in your head for about half an hour without having it move or alternate or change colors or do anything, the blue square just stays the blue square. You start to sort of like mesh with the environment around you. It's kind of hard to describe, but basically you do that and you actually leave your physical body and you travel into your astral body. And there are people who are so advanced. I can't do this. I'm just letting you know right now I can't fucking do this, but they can simultaneously occupy their astral body and their physical body at the same time. Okay. I have astral projected before, but I do it by sleep paralysis. If you go through sleep paralysis and you don't fight it, because sleep paralysis is fucking scary, guys. Like, if you've ever been through sleep paralysis before and you've never overcome it, like if you've never just like, because people always, they go through sleep paralysis and they resist it and they try to fight it. They're like, oh, it sucks. This is so scary, I'm going to die, so there's a ghost, he's going to get me or whatever. Or there's like a spirit, or maybe there's someone in my house or whatever. Or you might hear bees buzzing. And so a lot of people never make it past that point. But if you just lay back and you surrender and you say, you know what? I don't care if I die. I don't care if, something really bad happens. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to let the sleep paralysis happen. You know what happens? Your body starts to vibrate and you leave your physical body and you enter an astral projection. And after that, after you do it a couple of times, you stop being afraid of it. Literally. So like maybe on your like third or fourth or fifth time doing it or whatever, of going into sleep paralysis, you'll be in sleep paralysis and you'll be like, oh, it's just sleep paralysis again. Hey, that's cool. And you'll go and you'll just do it. Literally. I had sleep paralysis not the other night, but like maybe a couple weeks ago. And it was really interesting, So but yeah, that's the thing, though. They have all these AI videos out now, guys. All these stupid-ass AI videos out that try to tell you, oh, the Pleiadians are coming back. And, oh, my God, in order to be, like, spiritual, you got to be, you got to find your best self. And you got to just... they explain in such a stupid-ass way. But no, the real way to spiritual growth is through hard work, self-discipline, and self-mastery. And by being able to sit there in that room for 10 minutes a day, to start and picture the same symbol and the same object in your mind with your mind's eye over and over again, and continue at it. Don't ever give up with it, and to keep doing it, and you'll get better and better at it. The people who tell you that it's an easy path and to just fuck around and it'll be all right, you're on the right path anyway because you're special and you're a spark of God, and we're all divine and it's easy. Those people are demons. Those people are literal demons, and they want to lead you, don't want you to progress to where it is that you actually need to progress to. So I'll read these chats really quick. Message removed. Okay, so I don't know what the hell you said. Someone said hi to me. Hello. But I'm going to end it here. I think I've gotten my point across. Just remember, hard work and prosperity, hard work leads to prosperity. Okay? Hard work, persistence, never giving up, and discipline, and just keep at it. Just keep keeping at it. That's the key. That's how I got off of methadone. That's how I got off of amphetamines. That's how I quit crack. That's how I quit fentanyl. That's how I quit heroin and all the other drugs. It's persistence. It's literally just persistence, and it's never stopping no matter what. You see this vape right here? I've tried quitting this vape like 50 times, and I've made it for 4 months. One time I made it for 4 months actually, and I went back to it, and I'm not disappointed in myself. You know why? Because I'll try again someday, and maybe one of these days I'll get it. Maybe not, but maybe I will. And if anyone has a problem with it, they can fuck right off, because it's none of their business. It's my business. Because guess what? I'm the one doing it, and it's my choice to do it. So yeah. So with that, I'll see you guys later. You have a great night, and I my mind just froze for a second. I don't know why. Anyway, you guys have a great night. I'll see you later. All right, bye.